The Federal Inland Revenue Service Chairman Mohammed Nami was defending the service 2020-2021 budget to the House of Representatives Committee on Finance. Nami, who projected to generate 5.9 trillion in 2021, saying the 2021 budget is tailored to reposition the service for a more effective tax collection for all tiers of government, but yet there will be no recruitment in the service.
In terms of revenue generation, the distinguished committee will recall that at the beginning of last year, little did we, the entire world, expected that there would be global pandemic, which resulted in the lockdown of the major cities across the world. And as a result of that, the budget of the target of 8.5 trillion you initially set for the service was graciously reduced to a practical level of about 5.076 trillion. And out of this amount you set for us during the MTF in April, we were able, despite the fact that the entire country was under key and lock for 4 months, despite the fact that the oil was selling below its production cost for the major part of 2020, despite the fact that our staff were sitting at home, almost 60% working remotely from the house, we were able to generate about 4.9 trillion out of the 5 trillion you set as a target for us, representing 98% of that particular target.
Earlier, the chairman of the committee, James Faleke, said that the significance of budget defense cannot be overemphasized as it is a demand of the Constitution. He said that Section 80 provides that all revenue raised shall be paid into the form part of the Consolidated Revenue Fund of the Federation.
Chairman FRS. However, some of my colleagues, you overlook a very vital area, which is the cost of collection. The cost of collection in this proposal is 7%, as against the 4%. So you should know that the need to increase the cost of collection to 7% is already before you. And the details of those requests, I think, is contained in the main submission, which means that we have a responsibility to look at it critically and defend it if we are in agreement with this proposal. That's one. Two is the fact that FRA has said that they are not recruiting in 2021, and so this has put pay to all rumors and pressures. And so if we are in agreement with that, the best option, of course, is to please tell your constituents that there's no recruitment in 2021 for FRS.
On the 2020 budget, Nami said that the 2020 target for revenue generation for the agency was 8.5 trillion, but was later reviewed to 5.3 trillion because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Annie T. Patrick, Core TV News, Abu.